Every day, 3.6 million videos are uploaded on YouTube. At the same time, the attention span of people has decreased 50% over the last decade. With the rise of short-form content, grabbing attention for long-form content has become quite challenging than it used to be. This simply means no matter how much time, effort, and money you're putting into each video is useless until you have a killing thumbnail. A thumbnail that hits people emotionally and drags them to your video, differentiating you from thousands of videos on the YouTube feed. Let's take an example of a bustling market with a little shop selling an amazing product. But here's the catch: no one will ever buy the product if they never enter. The same is the case here. If your thumbnail does not attract a viewer at first sight, that viewer will scroll on, never come back to it, meaning you just lost a view forever. Now I know you will be wondering, how are these big YouTubers like Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, Ryan Trahan, Eric, and so many more so good at stealing people's attention and getting millions and millions of views? Well, I have spent months and months and finally found the exact psychology-based strategy backed by multiple researches which can guarantee the views that your videos deserve. At the end of the video, I have an incredible opportunity just for you. It's something that could truly change your life. So without further ado, take a pencil and paper and let's dive right into it. The first element is the power of visual storytelling. Research shows that the human brain processes visual information 60,000 times faster than text. Many YouTubers add catchy colors and texts to make the viewers click on the video, which was working a year before, but now in 2024, you have to create a thumbnail that tells the story of the video and sets expectations for the viewers. There should be either some sort of value or entertainment. Let's take an example of the first thumbnail. It clearly shows that there is some sort of comparison between old snacks and new ones. Similarly, check this one. You know why instead of getting this, and this amount of views, this video got these views? Just because it was setting up a clear expectation of what viewers will get. Now the second element is leveraging emotional triggers. As human beings, emotion plays a pivotal role in decision making, and thumbnails have the power to evoke a wide range of feelings. Neuroscientist Dr. Antonio Damasio's research on the somatic marker hypothesis suggests that emotions influence decision-making processes. YouTubers like Eric, Vidius, Mr. Beast, and Nas Daily use emotional triggers to elicit curiosity, excitement, or fear in their viewers to force them to click. And that's why this Mr. Beast's video got much more views than the other videos. The third and one of the most important elements is the science of attention capture. Capturing and holding attention is a whole science. Research by psychologist Dr. John Medina reveals that the human brain is drawn to movement, contrast, focus, and faces. This type of attention cannot be gained through flashy colors and glow effects. Making focus on the main subject is so important. That's why successful YouTubers such as Marquez Brown Lee and Mr. Who's the Boss employ these principles in their thumbnails, using bold colors, clear focal points, and expressive faces to command attention amidst a sea of content. The same attention can also be used by adding thick, focused arrows like in these thumbnails. And that's why these thumbnails got that much amount of views. The fourth element is so important to add no matter what your niche is, and that is the left to right rule. You know most of the languages on Earth are written from left to right. That's why 90% of people scan everything from left to right. Now, do you notice anything in Mr. Beast's thumbnail? Well, you are correct. Mr. Beast intentionally assembles its thumbnails in a way where people first see his face, which will make them stop scrolling because of his emotions, and then people see the main subject. This element is so secret that no one is telling it anywhere. And if you think it's unintentional, well, you haven't seen this, and this. And the best part is that this strategy can be used on any niche. Look at this podcast channel. In the podcast niche, the words matter more than images. That's why they're adding text on the left so that people can see the text and stop scrolling. Similarly, did you notice anything in the previous thumbnails? Well, these videos are doing great just because they are adding arrows from left to right, which is dragging people's attention and as a result, stopping them from scrolling. Now, coming towards the most underrated yet one is the most important elements, the influence of branding consistency. Whenever someone new watches your video, YouTube suggests your video in their feed. And if they watch your video again, it's a good sign and YouTube will promote you. So maintaining a branding consistency is so important. If your videos are great and your thumbnails have branding consistency, this will help people instantly remember you and they will watch your video, which will boost the reach of your channel. Now, I'm not asking to create a template and use it every time. Take a look into Iman Gadzhi's thumbnails. Do you notice something? Although the redesigns are different, the main concept is the same. The last element is the 2 to 3 element rule. If you know me, I never make guarantees like fake gurus everywhere. And by using this strategy in your thumbnails, I can guarantee you that you will get 10 times the number of views and CTR in your thumbnail. So basically, it means to add only 2 to 3 elements. The first one has the most focus, then the second one, and then the last one. Mr. Beast is doing amazing using this trick. For example, check this one. See how the focus is only on 2 to 3 things. Similarly, this one and this one. So now, from understanding the power of visual storytelling to knowing the psychology of emotional triggers, from the left to right rule to the influence of branding consistency, you have learned everything and you are now one step behind getting views like this and this. Now, I completely understand that this information is very overwhelming and very difficult to understand and implement. I know it's a lot to take in, but honestly, here's the thing. Those cheap designers from Upwork and Fiverr can make thumbnails, but they can't infuse them with all the psychological elements we've covered. That's why I invite you to Boostdraft, where me and my team help creators like you who have hundreds of thousands and even millions of subscribers but not getting the views they deserve by creating psychology-based thumbnails and proven A/B strategies. These strategies have been a game changer for many YouTubers. We have only 5 spots left for this month, so the decision is yours. Whether you want to take advantage of this opportunity or just keep running the rat race and falling behind in this fast-paced world. So if you have finally decided to actually be serious about your channel, click the button below to book a call with me and my team, or alternatively, you can message us on WhatsApp and we will help you get the views your content deserves.